we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Harden. Howard is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Capella in at the 4.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Payne kicks to Waiters. Deflected by Howard. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Harden. And it's 6 points for Ariza.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Foy dishes to Adams. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
It's Harden with the drive. And to the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last.
Rockets ball. Substitution on the court.
Knocked away. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Houston, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. So he gets them both.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And Westbrook, here we go, to the middle. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Stolen by McDaniels. Harden outside. Howard, the pass to Harden. And the rejection by Ibaka. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-4 run. Harden. And Westbrook pulls it down. It's Durant with the drive. Dishes it to Westbrook. Ibaka wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Last season was difficult for Dwight Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse since, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, looks dominant in spurts. Gets you thinking, okay, he's back. Then his body betrays him.
Roberson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. And that one is hammered home.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack. And talking about Howard, always a perennial double-doubles leader. Last year, through the injuries, he dropped down to 23 total double-doubles. But that was in only 41 games. So the average over an 82-game stretch would have put him in the top 5 once again. So clearly, he has a lot left when he's healthy.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Now, I would say that's a special occasion for a slam right there,
Well, what
Kevin.
kind of occasion you talking about? Why was he saving that one? My goodness.
Guys, I'm so glad I was here to witness that with you guys. Getting back to Dwight Howard, I think he's at a crossroads physically. Had back and knee issues. It's highly unlikely he can be 100% for a full season. You just hope to have him happy and healthy for your most important games.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Dwight Howard.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook. Is right at the top of that list.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Here's Beverly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Beverly's got 8 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Stolen by Beverly. Now in transition is Brewer. Here we go. Off target from outside.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Beasley dishes to Smith. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collison. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Collison with the ball.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Put your hands together for your Rockets power down.
On its way from Beasley for 2. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And here now the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Anthony Morrow out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the center. And he gets it to go. And that's 11 points for Serge Ibaka.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Pretty devastating. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And Harden with the stop.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Ariza. The wide open look for Durant. The Thunder with another miss. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Thunder leading by 11. Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Puts up a 3. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Harden. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. Clark reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Harden dishes to Ariza. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Thunder?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
First one falls for him. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Houston. And Cantor drops them both. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.